Hello everyone friends. We are at Kusadasi adacamping. We are staying here for about 5 to 6 days. I wanted to shoot you an informative video about adacamping. How does it work inside? Let's look at how the tent setup areas are together. Yes friends, the reception welcomes you after you enter. They give you a wristband after you check in at the reception. You pay the remaining fee after the reservation. You print your name for the refrigerator. If there are products you want to rent, you can get them from the reception, such as tubes and extension cables. Check-in is 1400 and exit is 12 o'clock. You do all your transactions from the reception. If you came with your own tent after making your payment, you can pass to determine your area. If you have rented a tent from here, you will be told your tent number and you can go to your tent. Now let's continue inside. After entering, there are WC and shower areas behind the reception on the right. After entering, you can see the market and the butcher on the left. Market and butcher available. It is a place run by Aydın and Kuşadasi municipality. You can get meat and meat products here. However, only red meat is available for sale. You can meet many of your needs here. Food, water, drinks are available in the market. When you continue to the left from the entrance, you continue towards the parking lot. It has a large parking lot. A little bit of it is covered. Most of the parking area is open. There are several trees. Let's continue towards the parking lot. Yes, we showed the parking lot. As you can see, it has a large parking lot. However, there is not much shade. Only one row is covered. There is a high probability that your vehicle will be in the sun. I've been here for about 6-7 days. I haven't been able to park my car in the shade yet. There are a few trees. If you can find a place under them, you can park your car in the shade. After you arrive, you park your car here first. Then they carry your belongings to your tent area with scooters. At the reception, they give you a queue number for you to carry your belongings, and they call you in the parking lot with that number. Number 27 is number 30. They take your belongings from the parking lot in order according to your number and carry them to your tent area. Now, let's move on to the caravan, standard tent area, VIP tent area, and areas where you can set up a tent yourself. You see the trailer area behind me. Caravans are lined up in a row. Each trailer has a specific number. You can supply electricity with the loading system in the caravan area. After the entrance, an area extending towards the left is reserved on the left side. Now let's look at the standard tent areas. After the entrance, the normal tent area starts on the right. From here, there are standard tent areas stretching backwards and forwards. Here are the tents that you can rent as standard tents. You can usually find a table. However, when it is very crowded, you may not find a table. There is a small bar cafe style place where you can sit and have a drink. Now let's look at the VIP tent area. Let's take a look at where the VIP tents are located. We are in the VIP tent section now. In the front row, there are VIP tents closest to the beach. VIP tents stretch to the back. There are double beds, minibar cabinets and armchairs in the VIP tents. It has nostalgic chairs and a swinging swing in front. You stay a little more comfortable here. You don't need to buy an extra item. You can bring your bag and come. Let's go to the area where you can set up your own tent. We are in a region near the end of VIP tents. After this region, when you come with your own tents, here is the area where you set up your own tents. There is no perfect order here. This place does not have an area that has been reported as yours. When you come here, you can like your place and set up your tent. You can't just set up a tent next to VIP and standard heaters. After this area, you can set up your tent wherever you want. The people who use it try to establish a nest by keeping a distance to the shaded areas. If it is too crowded, the tents can be more nested. In this holiday, we made tent camp for the first time. It's our first time here too. When you come with your own tent, there is a WC, shower and dishwashing area at the back of this area. You don't need to go to the WC shower at the entrance. However, about 3 days after we arrived, the female WC shower area was closed. Male WC shower is open for common use. This situation remained unresolved for a long time. It's been about 3-4 days and the men's WC section is still in common use. I wouldn't say very clean. It is clean in the morning and evening cleaning hours. WC and shower floors become muddy due to the ground being soil and sandy beach. Not very clean, but not too bad to be used. It can be a problem for sensitive people. Now let's go to the beach here. Let's look at the beach. Let's see how the beach and the sea are. Yes, friends, we are at the beach now. We are on the beach of love. As of the dates we arrived, there was a Kusadasi youth festival in the middle of July. You can see the stage behind me. The festival starts at 16:30 and ends at 1 o'clock. If you are planning a holiday to relax, pay attention to these dates. It is an annual festival. There is so much noise that you cannot sleep at night. Young people can make a sound by having a lot of fun. The beach gets incredibly crowded at night. 4 days of our holiday coincided with the festival. You may have trouble sleeping at night. It wasn't very important to us. It didn't bother us too much. People who care about this should come by paying attention to these dates. It was done this year. I don't know if it will be done again. Those who will come next year should come by paying attention to these dates. Now let's walk along the beach and see what's up. We are on the beach side of the bar we saw inside. There is also an entrance by the beach. There is security at every door. They can ask you for your wristbands at the entrance to the campsite. I didn't see any problem in terms of security. Of course, there may be difficulties. Security cameras are available both inside the camp and at the camp border. Now there is a disabled WC and a disabled ramp. Let's continue to that side. There is a disabled ramp. There is also a sunbed area reserved for the disabled. There is an area for disabled people only. There is a WC on the side. At Sevgi Beach, these details are well thought out. Yes friends, I would like to give you a little information about Sevgi Beach and the sea. Sevgi Beach is a blue flag beach. Sand beach. It is a beach that does not deepen quickly, but its sea is very polluted. It was very choppy today. We didn't want to go swimming today. It was that bad. The beach is beautiful, but the sea needs to be cleaned. It was fine for a couple of days. There weren't many waves. My guess is that this sourced sea is used as garbage by the participants of the festival. That's why the sea was incredibly dirty today. You can find everything in the sea. The sea and the beach in general is a very nice and enjoyable holiday. Let's continue. Yes friends, we have been here for about 6 days. I would like to share my 6-day experience with you. It was our first tent camp. It was a bit chilly. We were especially cold the first night. The nights after that were very nice. Nothing affected our sleep quality too much. We wanted to set up our tent near the sea, because we have too many things. Since we have too many belongings, I did not want to carry it too far when transporting it to the sea. For this reason, I preferred to install it a little closer to the sea. I can say that WC satisfied me. It's not so perfect. It's not terribly bad either. Because you can't expect a very clean WC in a place used by so many people. Service is a little low because this is Aydın and Kusadasi municipality service area. You can't stay in a place like this at these prices, even if it's a private business here. Of course, there are deficiencies in some places because of this. The people who serve you are university students and high school students working here. Before you come here, definitely don't forget your extension cable. The shortest is not less than 20 meters because you don't know where to set up your tent. As it was not very crowded as of the day we positioned our tent, we were able to choose our location well. Our access to electricity was not far away. Don't forget your extension cord. Get your power pack before you come, because sometimes the electricity can be cut off at night. You can be without electricity and do not bring food that you will keep in the freezer for a long time. You buy a refrigerator, but our refrigerator did not have a freezer door. We wanted this cover. However, it looks so sketchy. As it is the youth festival now, the security is strictly monitoring. Especially when you enter and exit the sea to the beach. If they haven't seen it on your hand, you have to wear your wristbands. Or you have to take it out of your pocket and show it. The shaded area is a little less because the trees are not able to fully extend their branches at the moment, so there is no shade. Our tent stays in the sun most of the day. If you bring your hammock, set up your hammock among the trees and adjust it accordingly. You can create your own relaxation area. We came here as 2 families, so we bought 2 refrigerators and 2 tables. We took 2 tables by finding them around. Some families cannot find a table. Let me tell you about the refrigerator. After logging in, you print a name for the refrigerator at the reception. After the outlets are made, the refrigerators are collected, cleaned and then distributed according to the order in the name list. After printing the name for the refrigerator, they call you when the refrigerators start to be distributed. After you call, you enter the reception and pay the refrigerator fee. How many nights will you stay? After paying the nightly fee, your refrigerator comes. He came to us towards evening. So the first refrigerator came around 2300 to 2330. We were able to sort out the second fridge a little bit more with our dealings with the 2 here. We wrote a name. They phoned. We lost our right because we didn't hear the phone. They put it on the list the next day. We were able to solve it somehow with bilateral relations that day. Friends helped. You have the right to use the washing machine once a day. You can do laundry. There is no need to bring a lot of clothes, especially for families with children. If you do laundry once a day, it saves you. The sunbeds you see on the beach belong to adacamping. But at 9 AM security unlocks the sunbeds. You have to go and get your sunbed and cushion yourself. There is no fee for sunbeds and mattresses for those staying at the island camping. You have to go early in the morning at 9 o'clock and get your sunbeds. You need to put your towel. We had an event today. We are 8 people. We came as 2 families, 8 people. They arranged 8 sun lounges. In the morning, instead of putting the towels on the sun lounges, they tied an umbrella. So, I guess people took away the sunbeds unclaimed. Then we went after our sunbeds. We found it again. We wanted it back. People are a little comfortable with those things. They can pull out the empty sun lounges they find. You can sit on the beach again, putting in your damage by stabbing your umbrella and throwing your chair. There is no problem. The beach is beautiful, but the sea is dirty, as I said. The sea did not please me. I wouldn't stay here that long. Because after I can't swim, it doesn't matter much to me. Thank you very much for watching me. I would be very happy if you subscribe to my channel and support me. Have a good day everyone. Have fun guys.